If your interests visual elements, you must have heard of JPEG and PNG formats. These file extensions, namely JPEG and PNG file types, are among the most used file types in both web design and graphic design. First of all, let's first examine how images, namely JPEG and PNG formats, are searched on Google. Let's go to the Google Images page, Google's image search service. You can reach this site directly by typing this address. Let's say we are going to make a design that includes Apple products. We will prepare a design and hence we will need the Apple logo. First, let's type Apple logo in the search box and click the enter button. Dozens of Apple logos are listed. When you want to use these logos anywhere, the white areas in the background will remain white, so you will have to cut out the logo itself. But there is another method that will speed up our process: direct PNG logo search. PNG logos are among the preferred file extensions due to its transparent support. Because we want to search PNG directly, we can write PNG here. When we write PNG, we can access the results directly. However, in this state, it will also search for PNG once in the file name. Let's directly search for images with PNG in the file extension. Our speed of reaching images with a transparent background will be much faster. I want the file type to be PNG, and when searching, I can use file type PNG to show the PNG once in the file extension. This is how I search, and we will examine the results together. It is not possible for a JPEG image to be transparent, but we can find PNG images without background. For example, I click on the first option. When I click on this option, you will see that the part behind the image has a square pattern. It states that the background of this PNG file can be transparent. We can see that there is an image of size 244 by 300. By clicking on the other options, we can also see images of different sizes. For example, let's say the size on this site is big enough for me and I want to use it. I right click on the image and select Open Image in New tab. When I select this option, the image will open in a new tab and we will be able to see the address of the image here. There are several ways to upload this logo to a computer or open it in Photoshop. First of all, we can right click on the image to save it to the computer and select the Save Image as option. And so we can save it to our computer. Then we can open that image with Photoshop and start using it. Another quick method is to right click again and select Copy Image Address or copy the address here, which leads to the same result. We had just searched for PNG on Google, and as you can see here, we came across an image with a PNG extension, and we will use that too, considering that the background is transparent. Now I am switching to Photoshop. In Photoshop, I press Ctrl O from the keyboard. We can also click on File, Open, and in this window that opens, let's paste the address we just copied into the file name section, the address of the image here. Then let's click the Open button to open the image at this address. As you can see, the back is the checkered pattern, and we can understand that this logo is transparent. I create a layer below the logo and paint the layer. We can paint it any color we want. When I paint this layer, if the image is not affected, if the logo itself is not affected, it means that it is a transparent image. We can also change the color of the Apple logo via blending options. Let's make a black color, and as you can see, only the color of the logo itself has changed. Other places have not changed. If I had downloaded a JPEG and performed these operations, the entire image would have been black this time. Now there is another situation where we can be wrong. Let me state this right away. Some websites, some resources may look as if they have a transparent back, like this one. The logic of this is that when we download and use it, it will not have a transparency image like the previous one. Representationally, they make it look like it's transparent. If you want to take it and use it on the image like this, it will appear with a square pattern. That doesn't mean it is transparent. You must not fall into this illusion. You must be aware of this. In this way, we can access transparent logos, logos without a background, or PNG files. We don't need to type file type PNG directly. If you select the PNG option in the Any Format section, it will also list the PNG files directly for you. In this video, I showed how we can access logos with transparent backgrounds via Google Images. Of course, we have the opportunity to access logos not only from PNG files, but also from vector-based files such as SVG. We even use vector files if possible. It is much more important for the quality of logos. So, when we enlarge, we do not lose quality. However, when we are looking for a quick solution in any way, this is how we reach logos with a transparent background. Yes, that's it for this video. I hope it was useful. If you like this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.